Fine. Good afternoon to you all students. Hi students, how are you? I hope you all are fine. Students, have you all studied till yesterday's portion? So I have taught about chapter 8. Chapter 8 completed. So yesterday I marked the question answers for the chapter 8. One more questions I marked, isn't it? So today we are going to mark the question answers for chapter 8. So yesterday I asked you to study one more question as well as the programs I have taught at the last class. So have you all studied the programs? Have you all studied the programs? So please study daily portions, okay? So welcome to our today's online class, students. So please all of you take your computer textbooks in your hand, okay? So please all of you take your computer textbooks in your hand. Have you all taken? Please take it. Take fast. So have you all taken your textbooks? So in your textbooks, please take page number 130. So please all of you take page number 130. 130. So yesterday I did take the page numbers for each question, isn't it? So once more I am saying the page numbers. Those who are not written the page number, you can write it, okay? So two more question. First question, page number 114. Okay? Two more question. First question, page number 114. Second question, 116. Third question, 117. Fourth question, the school. 3 times you need to write the school with a space. Okay? School, then space school, then space school. Okay? Fifth question, page number 119. 119. Have you all written? First question, page number 114. Second question, page number 116. Third question, page number 117. Fourth question, school. You need to write 3 times this like school with a space. Fifth question, page number 119. 119. Okay. Then 3 more questions. First program you should write in your computer notebook. Okay. So second question, capitalize of page number 123. Page number 123. B, page number 123. Fourth question you need to write in your computer notebook. Sorry, third question, okay. Fourth question, page number 122. Fourth question, page number 122. Fifth question, page number 125. Okay, fifth question, page number 125. Then, detailed question, page number 118. 118, page number 118. Okay. So, now we can mark the question answers, okay. So, please all of you take first question, page number 114. 114. So, take page number 114. 114. So, define strings. So, in page number 114, starting from here, a string is a data type. Have you all seen? A string is a data type. From here to till this example. Welcome to learning Python. Okay. So, starting from here, a string is a data type. From here to till that paragraph end. Not that paragraph, till that example. Okay. Welcome to learning Python. Have you all marked? From here. String is a data from here to till. Welcome to learning Python. This is the first 2 more question. Okay. Have you all marked? Then second 2 more question, take page number 116. 116. So take page number 116. 116. So modifying strings in Python. Have you all seen this heading, modifying and deleting strings? So from here, the strings in Python are immutable. From here, okay, strings in Python are immutable. From here to till last assignment. Okay, so page number 116, starting from strings in Python are immutable. From here to till last item assignment. Okay. So have you all marked? This is the second 2-mark question. Then third question, how will you delete a string in Python? Take page number 117. Next page. Page number 117. Have you all seen? Python will not allow deleting a particular string from here. Python will not allow deleting a particular string. From here to till the first example. Okay. From here, Python will not allow deleting from here to till the first example. Support item deletion. Okay. This is the third 2-mark question. Third 2-mark question. So, third 2-mark question. Fourth question already you have written. Then, fifth question, page number 119. 119. Page number 119. So, page number 119. So, under the heading string slicing. Under the heading string slicing. So, starting from here, slice is a substring of main string. From here to till next paragraph, index specified. Understand? Very, very important question. Slice is a substring of main string. From here to till this index specified. Okay? Till this index specified. Slice is a substring of main string. From here to till this index specified. Have you all marked? This is the fifth 2-mark question. Then 3-mark question. First one you need to write. Second one, take page number 123. Okay. Take page number 123. 1, 2, 3. So page number 123. Capitalize off. This one. Capitalize off. From here to till this example. Okay. Starting from here. Capitalize off. From here to till this example. Chennai. Okay. So this like tabular column only. You need to write. Don't write paragraph wise. Okay. Please write in tabular column. Then swap case of next B. Page number 124. Swap case. This one. Swap case of page number 124. From here to till Tamil Nadu. Till here. Okay. Swap case of from here to till last this Tamil Nadu. Okay. Have you all marked? Then fourth 3-mark question, page number 122. Fourth 3-mark question, page number 122. Format of function. Very, very important question. Okay. Format of function. Starting from here. The format of function used with strings is very versatile. From here to till this example is 88. Okay. So page number 122. Starting from here. The format of function from here to till here 88. Understand? This is the fourth 3-mark question. Fourth 3-mark question. Then fifth question, count of function. Have you all marked? Count of page number 125. Page number 125. Count of from here to till this example 1. Okay. So starting from here, count off from here to till this 1. Okay, very, very important question. Have you all marked? Then detailed question, string operators in Python. Take page number 118. String operators in Python. Take page number 118. 118. So 118, very, very important question. String operators starting from here. String operators. Python provides the following operators for string. From here to page number 118. Starting from here. String operators from here to till this program no need to write. Okay. In this question, this program no need to write. So till page number 121 up to this example. So in a guide, they are not given this title, okay? That only till up to this only they have given in your guide, I think it's so. Fourth, number 4, till 4 only they have given, but fifth, stride when slice string. This is also very, very important. Here they have given 4 examples. 4 examples, no need to write, any 2 enough, okay? So among these 4 examples, any 2 you can write, as well as this also you need to write. So the question answer is string operator starting from there to till page number 121 till this one example. Understand? Very, 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 very important question. So 2 more questions you need to write in your computer notebook, okay? So please take your computer notebooks, all of you. So please take your computer notebooks. So this is the first 3 mark question program, okay? Write it. First 3 mark question program. Question no need to write. Book itself having the question. This is very, very important, okay? In string operators like this one program is there, no? Just opposite. C will come first likewise. That program and this one very, very important. They will ask either one in your question, okay? So write this. This is the answer. So this is the answer for this question. Please write it. This 4 line, very, very important. Write fast. First 3 mark question. So write fast. So have you all written completed? Completed? So then write the third question answer, okay? So this is the answer for third question. W-E-O-O-L, okay? W-E-O-O-L. W-E-O-O-L. Have you all written? Okay, students. So chapter 8 completed. So after completion of this session, please study chapter 8 thorough. Okay, very, very important chapter. So today we are going to study about chapter 9. Okay. So what's the title of our chapter means? List, tuples, sets and dictionary. Okay. So in this chapter we are going to study about 4 things. What are they? List, tuple, sets and dictionary. Okay. So first thing we are going to study about list. So already you have heard this word list in chapter 2. What do you mean by list? Already you have studied what is mean by list in chapter 2. What do you mean by list? List means, so it will hold some data or values. So all the values you need to given inside square brackets, that already you have studied. So like a C++ program, Python also has some data types. Okay, what do you mean by data type? So the particular things belong to which type? That means integer, float, character or string. Isn't it? Likewise, this Python programming language has how many types of data type? Means 4 data types. Okay, how many data types are there? 4. So, many data types are there, but in your chapter they have mentioned 4 data types. So, what are the 4 data type means? First one is list. Second one is tuple. Third one is set. And fourth one is dictionary. Okay, so what are the 4 data types? List, tuple, set and dictionary. Okay, so in Python, the list we are calling as a sequence data type. So in Python, the list we are calling as a sequence data type. Okay, so like string is also a one data type, isn't it? So last chapter we have studied fully about strings. So likewise string, the list also a one data type, but in this list data type we are calling as a sequence data type. Understand? So what's the other name of list in Python? Sequence data type. Okay, so always you need to insert the values in the list within brackets, square brackets. Okay, that's important. Okay, always you need to the values, insert the values in the list using or enclosed with brackets. Okay, simply we can say it is an ordered collection of values. So in C++ also we use the same square brackets. Think and say for or which we use the square bracket? Arrays. Arrays we used to mention the square bracket, isn't it? So how many values you need to insert? All the values you will insert inside the square brackets. So likewise, the list also we can say the list is a collection of values, ordered collection of values. So you can able to store any number of values inside the list, but all the values need to enclosed within square brackets. Okay, so the value in the list we are calling as an element. Okay, for example, 5 values you are inserted in the list. So how many elements are there? 5 elements. So 6 values you are inserted in the list means how many elements? 6 elements. So each value we are calling as an what? Element. Okay. So you can able to insert any number of data in the list or any type of data. What do you mean by type? Either you can insert numbers or characters or strings, anything you can able to insert. There is no condition only numbers only need to insert, or there is no condition only characters or strings need to insert. Okay, any type of data you can able to insert in the list. Okay, so and also one list can divide inside another one list. What do you mean by that? Nested list. So already you have studied about nested function, nested arrays, everything you have studied. Likewise, inside one list, another one list also you can able to insert. That is called as nested list. Understand? So this is the introduction about list. So in Python, how many data types are there? Totally 4. What are they? List, tuple, sets and dictionary. So in this chapter, we are going to study each data types in detail. Okay. So first data type, we are going to study about list. So in the list in Python, we are calling as an which kind of data type? Sequence data type. So like a strings, this also we can call as sequence data type. Okay. So how we can able to identify the list? The values in a list, the values need to be enclosed within square brackets. So any number of values you can able to insert the list. So each value we are calling as an what? Element. Okay. And also any type of data also you can able to insert. The data may be numbers or characters or strings or anything. Understand? So next thing, what are the things you have stored in the list? What are the elements are present inside the list? The elements can easily modified or mutable. What's the meaning of mutable? So already we have studied strings in Python are immutable. What do you mean immutable? You can't able to change the data, but in the list you can able to change the values of the element. So we can say the list we can able to modify. List is a mutable. What's the meaning of mutable? You can able to add or remove or modify any elements present inside the list. Understand? So each element or each value of the element has some position in the list. What do you mean by position? So first position, second position, third and fourth. So likewise, how many elements are present inside the list? So each element will have separate position. Okay. So likewise, in the last chapter we have studied the strings. So if you are storing the strings, each of the values have what? Indexes, isn't it? The values you have stored have each values or each element will have index values, isn't it? The index value always starts with 0. Likewise, so in the list also, each element have index value. So always the index starts with which value? 0. Okay. So using the index value only you can able to access the element. Likewise, last chapter where we can able to access the strings using index. Similar thing only, same only here also you can able to access the elements in the list using which value? Index value. Understand? So what are things you have studied in this slide? So that the elements in the list are modified or mutable. You can able to change any element in the list. Okay. You can able to modify, delete or edit or remove anything. Okay. But strings you can't able to do like that. But elements in the list you can able to modify. So we are calling list as a mutable. Okay. So each value or each element in the list have some position. What do you mean by position? First position, second position, third. First element means first position. Second element means second. Likewise, each element in the list will have separate positions. Okay. So each position we have indexed with some index values. So always the index begins with the number 0. Okay. By using the index value, you can able to access the element. Understand? So till now we have studied about introduction of list. So now we are going to study about how you are going to create a new list in Python. Okay. So now you are going to create a new list in Python. Okay. So this is a very, very important question. Okay. So accessing strings in Python. Last chapter I have studied, accessing strings in Python. That also very important. So create a list in Python. This is also very important. Okay. So how you are going to create the list in Python. Okay. So list you can able to create by using square bracket. Okay. So always you used to create a list using which bracket? Square bracket. So symbols are very, very, very important. Okay. Because tuple it is somewhat different. Then set it is different. Dictionary it is different. So each thing will have separate symbols. So you should remember all the symbols. Okay. So list is created by using square bracket. Okay. So the elements of the list, how many elements will be there? All the elements should be enclosed within what bracket? Square bracket. Understand? So how you will create the list? So list is created using square bracket. So you can able to create the elements in the list, all the elements, 4 or 5 or 6. Any number of elements you can able to store inside the list, but each element need to enclosed within square bracket. Okay. So this is the syntax for creation of list. Okay. So first you need to give the variable name of the variable. Okay. Any one variable name. Then square bracket. See, starts with square bracket and also ends with square bracket. So inside the square bracket, any number of elements you can store. So element 1, comma element 2, element 3 up to element n. Any number of elements you can store inside the square bracket. Okay. So syntax and all very, very important. Okay. So this is the general syntax for creation of list in Python. So see this example. So here what's the variable name they are using? Marks. This is the variable. So this is the variable name. So this is a list. By seeing itself you can able to identify. So list is enclosed within square bracket. So each element, that means each element we are calling as an, or each value we are calling as an what? Element. So how many elements are there? 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay. So how many elements are there in the first list? 4. See the second list. What's the variable name? Fruits. So second list, How many elements? 1, 2, 3 and 4. So each thing is need to enclosed within square bracket. Then next list. Whether any element is there? No element. Okay. So listen. So in a list, you can able to store any types of or any data type. You have studied already. So in a list, you can able to store any data types. Even see the first list. So already we have studied each value we are calling as an element. Isn't it? So how many elements are there? 1, 2, 3 and 4. So first is a list of type. Data type what? Number. Second, what? Strings. The third list does not contain any element. Understand? So that's the point. List can able to store any kind of data. Next thing, nested list. Okay. So what do you mean by nested list? What do you mean by nested? Nested function means, so one function defined inside another function we are calling as an nested function. So one list defined inside another list we are calling as an nested list. Okay. So listen, see this example. So what's the name of the list or what's the variable name? So the name of the list is my list. Okay. So simply we can call this as a variable or the name of the list. So what's the name of the list here? My list. Okay. So inside the values you are stored in where? Inside the values are stored in square brackets. So listen, any number of data types or any kind of data types you can able to store. Listen. So what's the first thing? First is the data type of character or string. Welcome. Then third one, 3.1 first. This is what data type? Float. Third one, 10. This is a integer. Listen carefully. So this is one list, isn't it? But inside the list, you are going to store another one list. Inside the list, you are going to store another one list. That list contains 3 elements, 2, 4, 6. So this kind of list we are calling as an which one? Nested list. Understand what I mean by nested list? So the list enclosed within another one list we are calling as an in nested list, or in list containing another one list we are calling as a nested list. Okay. But so if we are calculating index, okay, so how you can able to access the elements in the list using index value. Okay. So for example, this is the index value 0. First one. Index always starts with the value 0. Second one 1. Third one 2. Then listen, this nested list, even how many elements are there, they will consider the third one as a 1 index value. Understand? So nested list, the elements is present means that full nested list they will consider as a next 1 index value. So what's the index value here? See 0, 1, 2. This is the index value of nested list is 3 for all elements. Understand what I mean by nested list? Very, very important. So list containing another one list we are calling as a nested list. So nested list, any kind of data you can able to store. Understand? So next we are going to access the list elements. So same thing only got studied in strings. Here also same only. So you are going to access the elements in list. Okay. So how you need to access the element in list means using index values. Okay. How you need to access the elements in the list using index values. Okay. So here the index value also like a strings. Here also the index values may be positive or negative. Okay. So if you store some elements in the list, automatically the system will assign index value for each element. Okay. If you store some elements inside the list, the system itself allocate index value for each element in the list. Okay. The index value always starts with 0. What's the use of index value? You can able to access the element. What do you mean by access? For example, you need to access the third element. So how you will call? The third index value. Understand? So here also the index value may be positive or negative. Like a strings you have studied now. What do you mean by index values in strings? Subscript. So positive subscript is there, negative subscript is there. Likewise, here also positive index value is there as well as negative index value is there. Okay. Same thing you have studied in strings. Positive index value starts from 0 at the beginning. Understand? Positive index value starts with 0 from beginning. Okay, negative index value starts with -1 at the end. Understand? So positive index value starts with 0 from the beginning. So negative index value starts with -1 at the end. So see, what's the name of the list here? See the example. What's the name of the list? Marks. So inside the marks, they have given 4 marks. So first it will assign index value. Positive index means 0, 1, 2 and 3. So negative index, it will start from last value. So -1, -2, -3, -4. Understand? So what I have explained, the same thing they have given. So positive index count from beginning and negative index count backward. That means in reverse order. Okay, how you need to access the elements? Using this index values. Okay, so listen, this is the syntax for accessing elements in the list. Okay, so this is the common syntax for accessing elements in the list. Okay, so see the syntax. First you need to give list variable. Okay, first one, what you need to give? List variable. Last we have studied my list. So that is also a list variable. So list variable, then inside the square bracket, element, number of elements. E1, E2, E3 up to En. So any number of elements you can store. So how you need to access means inside the print statement. So you need to call this list variable. Okay. For example, the list variable is my list. So list variable. So inside the square bracket, you need to specify the index value. For example, I am going to access the E3 element. So 0, 1, 2, second index value. So the list variable of 2. Understand? So this is a general syntax. How you need to access the elements of the list? First you need to create a list variable and elements you need to enclose in square brackets. The next line you need to give the print statement. So inside the print statement you need to call the list variable. So inside the square bracket you need to specify the index of which element you need to access. Understand? So see this example. So see this example. So here in this example you are going to access a single element. Okay, in this example you are going to access a single element. Okay, so listen. First you are going to, so here listen, what's the syntax for creating accessing element in list? First you need to create list variable. What's the list variable here? Marks. Equal to how many marks they have given? 4. So here they are going to access the first mark. That means first element. So you need to access the first element means what's the next step? Inside the print statement you need to give list variable. What's the list variable here? Marks of. Then inside the square bracket you need to specify index value. Okay, so index value always starts with 0. So 0, 1, 2, 3. So first value means which index value you need to specify? 0. Okay, so now you run the program. What output you will get? 10. Understand? So next, same example, but you are accessing element in reverse order. Okay, reverse order means which index value you need to give? -1. Understand? So same thing, list they have given the name of the list. You are going to accessing the element in reverse order. That means last element you are going to access. So what index value you need to give? -1. So marks of -1 means what output you will get? 75. Okay, please listen carefully. This is all very very important. They will ask own questions like this. They will give some list and ask you to find out the index value for that one. Okay, so please listen carefully. So the last example you have studied accessing element, single element. Okay, so you have accessed only one element from the list. So now we are going to study about accessing all the elements in the list. So how many elements you have stored in the list? All the elements you are going to access. Okay, so one element is no problem. Simply you can call the index value. But all the elements means you need to use loop. Okay, so you need to access all the element means you need to use loop. Okay, so which one is used to access all the elements from a list? Loops. Okay, so here also always you need to specify the initial value of the loop is 0. Why? Because the index value starts with 0. Understand? So what's the general format for accessing all the elements in the list? Single element means no problem. You can call the name of the list with the index value. But you need to access all the elements with list means which one you need to use? Loops. Okay. So always the loop value, the initial value should be starts with 0. Why? The beginning index of the list is the 0. See this example. So here the same example they have given. What's the name of the list? Marks. So inside 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 variables they have given. So what's the next step? The index value starting always the loop value will be, that means beginning index starts with 0. So I equal to 0. How many elements are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So 4 elements you are going to access. So what's the index value? 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay. So till 3. So they are giving in the loop. Which loop they have given? While loop. So I less than 4. What's the meaning? Till 3 it will execute. Because the index value till 0, 1, 2, 3. So from 0 to 3 it will execute. Understand? Next you are going to print. Print marks of, that means name of the list. In the index value you are giving in which variable? I. So marks of I. Understand? So each time the index value needs to get increased. So I equal to I plus 1. Understand? So you are going to print all the elements in the list. For that you are using loop. Here which loop you are using? While loop. The index value starts with the value 0. So I equal to 0. So here 0, 1, 2, 3 till third index value. So you are specifying while I less than 4. Next you are going to print the list with the index value I. Next time the index value will get increment. Okay. Now see the output. First the index value is 0, 10. Next line 23. Next 41. Next is 75. Understand? So what I have explained, they have given in the theory. Okay. So see how the program, if you are running the program in system, how it will run. Okay. How the iteration or looping is working. This is the working of the loop. Okay. See how many iterations will be there. First condition, listen. First iteration is 0. Okay. So 0, whether 0 is less than 4? Yes. Condition true. So next marks of 0. That's the first index value. What's the first index value in that example? 10. Okay. Then the value of 0 plus 1 is 1. Then what's the second iteration? Second iteration 1. So 1 is also less than 4. What's the second index value? 23. Next I plus 1. 1 plus 1 2. So whether 2 is less than 4? Yes. So second index value 41. So 2 plus 1 second value third one. So whether 3 is less than 4? Yes. Condition true. So likewise it will print till 3. So 4 the condition false, the loop will exit from the condition. Understand? So this is the way in computer the loop will work. Okay. So please this and all today I have taught chapter 9 some portions. This and all very important, as well as chapter 8 I have marked all the question answers. So once again I am telling in chapter 8 string operators question very important, as well as that computer question. So in a 3 mark question first one, as well as in string operators on computer question is there, no? That question. Today's homework is study that 2 mark question, 3 mark question, as well as 5 mark question. You should study and write the 5 mark question, as well as that computer question. Both computer questions you need to study and write in your computer notebook. Okay. So remaining portions we can continue in tomorrow's class. Okay. So thank you students. Thank you.